Hi Virgo, it's Neat with your weekly reading. I've already shuffled the cards. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, it will help me to grow. I'm a very new YouTube reader. I'm not a new reader. I've been reading for a long time, for 30 plus years, but I am new to YouTube. So if you'd like to subscribe, it will help me to grow and continue. If you would like a private reading, there is a link in the description and you can access a private reading, video reading, okay? If you want to access some music with healing frequencies in, it's very modern music, you can also access that through the links in the description as well. Okay, Virgo. Oh God, Virgo. I nearly choked then because we have this card. I'm sure we've had this card the last two times that I've read for you. Oh God. I feel like something's pecking at your head. I actually feel like something's stuck in my throat, and I don't know if that's an actual spiritual sign, because sometimes that happens. It can affect you physically. I feel like something's bothering you, and something is stuck in your throat, something that you're not happy with. It could be something from the past that's pecking at your head that it won't go away. It's come back to haunt you. And I feel like saying, unfortunately, there is still a lesson to be learned with this, whatever situation it is. There is still a lesson to be learned, and that's why it keeps coming back to haunt you, and that's why it keeps rearing its ugly head, let's say, because you haven't learned from it this last few times and you're still doing things in the same way. Okay, so there is a lesson to be learned from something that keeps bothering you, whether it's a person, a feeling, an insecurity. It could be anything, but it's just whatever it is bothering you in your head at the moment, there's a lesson to be learned. And trust your intuition on it as well, because sometimes your intuition will tell you more than what your head is telling you. You tend to level things out with your head a bit, Virgo, and sometimes your heart will tell you the real truth, okay? You keep getting signs because it's not quite as you think it is, or you've not learnt from it. That's what I get very strongly with this, okay? Four of Pentacles, you're asked to kind of just watch your money at the moment. Don't try and spend too much. Don't try and make too many huge plans in your life at the moment, because I do think there are some big changes coming in, okay? And I have been feeling this for a long time. There are new creative things going off in your life. You've got the Ace of Wands. You're having new ideas about how you want to live. You're having new creative ideas in general. And it just feels like you are full of ideas, but sometimes you haven't got the outlet to be able to do it, if that makes sense. And I want you to start looking at ways of doing things and doing more of these ideas and getting on with it, because, you know, I think you need to spend some time on these ideas that you have. You might already have projects going on. Some of you might already have some projects going on, but there might be another one or yet another one. There's something that deeply inspires you that you really want to do, and I think you do need to do it. You really need to do it, okay? Queen of Pentacles, I do feel that somebody is coming into your life, and I've been feeling this for a while as well. Could be an earth sign. It could be somebody very grounded, very wise, and very stable. They're okay financially, and they're quite a down-to-earth person. And very spiritual as well, which some of you Virgos are. So I do feel that this person covers so many things, and they may be coming towards you. They may be coming towards you. I do see that. It could be just a friend, but I do feel for some of you it will be more than just a friendship. It might be a romance, okay? You may be feeling a little bit bored at the moment. We've got the Four of Cups. I do feel that you're dreaming about how you want your life to be, but you're not actually doing it, or you're not there yet. It could be that you do need to get on with these ideas and new ways of living, new ways of thinking. You might have to change your lifestyle a little bit as well. That could help. But I think whatever creative projects, you need to give them time. And it may mean taking some evenings up, it may mean taking some weekends up, but you need to give them a bit of time to get them, to make them work, because we all have to work as well and do our jobs that earn money, but there are other things that we need to do for our soul, and sometimes you need to just spend that time doing those things. Okay, let's have a look what else we've got for Virgo. What else have we got for Virgo? else have we got for Virgo for this week? Okay. We've got the Knight of Cups. We've got the Eight of Cups. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Emperor. And we've got the Devil. Ooh, right at the end. We had some lovely cards until the Devil popped up. So let's see what that's all about. Right, the Knight of Cups. I think you're a very loving person. You've got a lot to give, but sometimes you can be a bit vulnerable emotionally. And I sometimes think you give a little bit too much. This person is there with his heart's outstretched, you know, his heart's on his sleeve. He's there just giving out to loads of people and doing loads of things for people. And I just feel like sometimes it's a bit much and you need to look after yourself a little bit more and love yourself more, or just take time out for yourself. Okay, I feel like you are about to walk away from a situation that you've outgrown in your life. It could be work related, but it could be a person as well. It could be that you're walking away from a person that you feel a little bit like you think your time's done there. Maybe your time's done and it's time to walk away. Or it could just be a new life path. Like I said earlier, you need to change things. So it could be that you need a new life path and you are starting to go on that now. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles shows to me that you will have some other opportunities that bring more money in. You may have some other work coming in or other jobs, but it does feel like you will have some opportunities to start some new projects that will bring some money in, or a new job even. Okay, so if you are looking for that in your life, that's a really good sign that if you're looking for a job, you will get the job. You will get something. If not, then it's just something else that's going to bring more money in. And I think you're going to feel very sort of proud of yourself. I get that sense of pride feeling. And a sense of freedom. It's almost like a new sense of freedom because you're doing things differently. You're not doing things in the same old way, the same routine. You're doing things differently. The Emperor, it says take charge of your life, okay? Take charge. That map there is, you know, you are in charge of whatever way you go in your life. And if you stay still, then you'll stay still to some degree. If you start to craft new pathways for yourself and start thinking about different avenues for yourself, then I'd say, you know, I think you'll be a lot happier. I think you could be an awful lot happier if you did that. It's time to do that. You are being encouraged very much so to take control of yourself and your life and not rely on others. Just do your own thing for you alone. I get that very strongly, actually. The Devil, you might have temptations towards things that aren't very good for you, whether it's a person, whether it's bad habits, it could be a bad diet, it could be smoking, drinking, it could be anything, but there is something that you feel a little bit addicted to or tied to that's not actually as good for you as you would like it to be, and it isn't good for you and you need to move away from that. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Take that as it resonates. But it does feel like something is changing big style in your life. And I've just seen a new car. Now that isn't, some of you might be getting a new car, don't get me wrong, but for me a car is symbolic of a life, and I feel like it's a new life because it's a little red car, and it feels like red is very energetic, like high speed, high energy. You're going to be doing lots of things are going to move very fast for you. But this new car is representative of a new life, and it's going to be good, and you're going to want to go towards it eventually. You're going to want to do this for yourself. Okay, you don't know how hard it was to let you go. Well, sometimes we do have to let people go, and it can be very difficult, but there is always a good reason for it. If you love people, you never really let them go completely, do you? I mean, you'll always hold love for them, you'll always care about them, but sometimes you have to move away from people if they're not right for you anymore, because you've got your own life and another pathway is opening up, like I said. So you may be having some thoughts about that. I want to say I hide behind material things, so some of you might be keeping busy, doing jobs, practical things, because you don't want to think about things, or you're hiding some hurt. And I think it is time to face some of those hurts. I think it is time to face some of those hurts that you're feeling. Okay. Right. What else for Virgo? What else for Virgo? Oh, right, okay. Just want to shuffle that again. What else for Virgo? Stop giving away your power right now. So, like I said, it's like you're giving too much to others and you're giving away your power for yourself. There has to be a cut-off point where you look after yourself and you start to think about you and your life and what you want. Because if you're not getting what you want on the path that you're on, then that's because you're on the wrong pathway. So stop giving away your power right now. Find ways to lighten up and not take everything seriously. So if you're feeling a bit serious and a bit glum, try to do things that make you feel happy. Do something that's light. Go and see people that make you feel happy and light, not deep or miserable, okay? Go towards friends that cheer you up. Clear your mental and physical clutter, you will feel so much better. So some of you might need to keep a clear home. You might need to clear your physical surroundings, because when things are cluttered, it doesn't make you feel very good as a soul. It's not good for your soul. It's really not good for your soul at all. It can feel chaotic. It can feel, it can make you feel dizzy, actually. Some of you might have been feeling a bit dizzy, and sometimes if you've got a lot of clutter and things around, it can actually disturb your vision a little bit too much, you know. Now it sounds weird, but it can make you feel unsettled. Space is good. Space is good. It's all right to have some things, but space is good as well. It's good for your head. What else have we got for Virgo? Thank God. Well, I always say thank the universe or thank your higher self. You don't have to thank a God if you don't believe in God. Be thankful for what you do have. Try not to ruminate and be sad about what you don't have. Try to be thankful about what you do have, because it does raise your vibration and it brings in better things for you as well. It brings good things towards you. Tell the truth. If you are having a beef with somebody or you're not feeling right around someone, then it's time to be honest with them about it. Tell the truth. Don't hide it. Just be honest about it and you'll feel a lot better for it. But have some fun. Don't forget to have some fun as well. You've been shown that twice now. Lighten up, have some fun. So don't forget to meet up with people that you feel good around and that you can have fun with. All right. So I'm going to do one more card for Virgo. What's the card of the day? One more card for Virgo. Am I letting fear stop me? Okay, so there might be something that you're fearful of that is stopping you from moving on. You might be frightened of letting people go. You might be frightened of starting a new pathway. You might be frightened of changing your life too much. And maybe it's fear that's stopping you from moving forwards. Some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it, and even when it feels uncomfortable. It takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dreams. So you've got to basically keep going towards your goals and dreams, even if it doesn't feel very comfortable. You've got to put that energy in, even if some days you can't be bothered. You've just got to get up and do it. You've got to do it and get off this pathway that's making you feel bad or sad or down. Today's soul action: journal where you can be more consistent in your life. So write a journal, write down how you're feeling, get your feelings down every time you're feeling a bit off or every day. And make sure that you're consistent in your life in alignment with your soulful goals. Then show up to do the work that's needed. So basically, you're being told that there might be certain things you would like to stay on the path with, or certain people you'd like to stay on the path with, but that's where you're comfortable and it's not good for you. There are other people and other pathways that you need to meet and you need to get on with. So, and your goals, your inner goals, your real true inner desires will be on that path, these other pathways, not on the one that you're on. So things are changing for sure, and I've been feeling that for a few weeks. Things are definitely changing. On April the 12th has been an important date, so you might want to write it down. If it means anything to you, just take that with you, because I've got April the 12th coming in very strongly in my mind. Okay, I think that's all I've got for Virgo, so I hope that resonates. Take care.